Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm a little cosplay and I hope you're all doing really well today. Before we start, let's address the elephants in the room. First off, the angle is really awkward, but I have literally makeshifted this right next to the window because I do not own any fancy lighting. So I'm just chasing the natural light in my apartment. Yay. Second of all, I know that my living room is messy. We're not here to judge it, so let's move on. Third of all, I got a new buzz cut. I hope you guys like it. I really have been enjoying it. This was actually mildly inspired by Glam and Gore. Mikey, if you're watching this, don't you dare grow it out. I watched your last video. I watched it. Don't you dare grow it out, girl. I did this because I really liked your haircut, so don't you dare grow it out. So today's video was inspired by quite a lot of YouTubers out there. I have been watching a lot of those wish haul videos lately, and I have been very inspired to do this video by them because I am just addicted to those videos, because all the wish stuff come in tiny little bags and it's like, what is it? What is it? Open it, open it. Is it good? Is it bad? What is it? So yeah, I've actually been shopping at Wish for probably I'd say 2 years now, and I have been very picky with the items that I actually buy. There's a few tips that I'm gonna give you to kind of make sure that you don't end up with something not so nice that you might really want or need or depend on to come in time and things like that. So yes, tip number 1, give yourself plenty of time. Now, when I'm ordering stuff, I'm usually ordering like 3 months in advance because sometimes the items will come very early and sometimes the items will take a few months and sometimes the items just won't come at all. But hey, who cares? Because you still can get your money back, and that's what I've been doing. Actually, probably about half of the stuff that I'm gonna show you came in late and I had already gotten my refund for it because it wasn't here on time. So if you think about it, it's kind of like a half free costume if you're putting together a costume, which is probably going to be another video. We'll make one. We'll see. We'll make it happen. Yeah. So the second tip that I'm going to share with you is definitely check the reviews. So a lot of the items will have multiple pictures by multiple sellers. Click on a lot of different items and take a look at the reviews. Sometimes people will actually leave a picture with what they've gotten and how it looks on them. Sometimes, people will actually leave extensive comments on what worked for them and what did not work for them. And sometimes there will just be no reviews whatsoever. But if you keep clicking on the same item with different sellers, there's bound to be at least one item with some kind of reviews on it, and I wouldn't buy it personally unless it had some reviews on it, unless I was feeling adventurous. I don't know. With that, you can also check the actual buyers' reviews. They will actually sometimes be good, sometimes be bad, but they will actually give you some information as to other shoppers' view on this seller's business, my tip number 3, are we on 3? I think so. I can't even count. Tip number 3, once you actually choose the correct item that you want and you are down with it, you're gonna buy it, make sure you look at all your coupons and things like that, because with Wish, you can collect points now and things like that, and that will give you some kind of a discount for either your entire purchase or for some of your purchases. Also, if you put an item in your cart and you actually physically go to your cart and you decide to exit out of the cart, it will say, hey, for a 5% off, do you want to check out now? And sometimes I know that that's going to happen, so I use that in my advantage with the coupon that I'm actually using. Sometimes you can actually select to buy it with different shoppers, and if somebody chooses to buy with you or something, you get the actual discount, and sometimes you will get it, and sometimes nobody chooses to buy this item, so you don't get the discount. But hey, there's still all those like little coupons and things like that that you can definitely use to help you along with your purchases. Tip number 4. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So sometimes you're gonna get ads like, for example, I got this ad for this giant box of makeup with all these tears and all this eyeshadows and blushes and all that stuff, and it was only like $2. Is that what you're gonna get for the $2? No, you're not gonna get that for the $2. So what I suggest is if you click on the buy option, it will show you like the different options of the stuff that you want to buy, and you will see actually how much that big giant thing costs. And if you scroll to the back of all the photos of the item that you're trying to buy, there's actually other items that are paired with it, and more likely those other items that are paired with it that are a lot smaller is what's the $2, and the actual first item is gonna be like 15, 16, 20 and up dollars. So I definitely don't want any of you guys to get burned with that. I have actually watched a few YouTube videos with people who got burned with it. They just didn't read the description, and you know, they just bought something that they thought they were gonna get something fabulous, and it didn't turn out to be that good. With that said, tip number 5, read the description. Sometimes you think you're buying a dress, but you're buying the bouquet or the veil of the dress and not the actual dress itself. So you know, even if it's pictured with a dress, it don't mean you're gonna get the dress. Or sometimes you're thinking about getting a mesh top or something like that, and it looks like there's a built-in bra or something like that, and it's not. It's actually a completely separate bra that just the model wore, and they have put the actual mesh shirt on top, and you think that you're getting like a 2-for-1 deal, and you're really not. So definitely read the description. That will help you a lot. With all of these random tips out of the way, let's continue into the actual video of wish haul stuff that did help me with my cosplay adventures. Mind you, those were not items that I'm probably going to use for, you know, the rest of my life, or more often than just cosplay. With cosplay, we can wear costumes anywhere between like an hour for a photo shoot to like a whole day at a convention. We do want the things to last that long. Anyway, so the first item that I bought about like 2 years ago was this black lipstick. I swatched it over here. Did it do its job for the day? Yes, it did. I did not own a good black lipstick. I had lost my good black lipstick, so I bought this off of Wish for that one random time that I was gonna wear it, and I mean, it did what it had to do. It was a black lipstick. Did it come off every time I ate or drank anything? Yes, it did. Did it smudge occasionally? Yes, it did. Was it nice and pigmented, like nice black lipsticks? No, it's not. But did it do its job for that convention day? Yeah, it did. I wouldn't actually recommend it for like an extra few dollars. You can get a way better black lipstick from NYX or something. But hey, I used it, it worked, so I put it in this video. The next item we're going to talk about is this random Itachi ring. I really wanted to cosplay Itachi because I freaking love him. And I had to buy some stuff for him. So I actually scoured around the conventions. There's like a lot of vendors that will sell like cosplay related items. And I found out that the price there is quite a bit higher than Wish. And yes, some of the items have a lot better quality, but a lot of the times I don't really wear my costumes more than 2-3 times because I just get bored of them. So I just want to wear something new and make something new every time. So yeah, I did buy this. This is a very, very cheap. You can totally tell like the line right there between like the two casted pieces. It doesn't look the best, but hey, did it work for a photo shoot and for me to wear it during the day? Yes, it did. Did it fall off my fingers a whole bunch because my fingers are not this thick? Yes, it did. I almost lost it like twice, but I found it. So, did I wear it a second time? Yes, I did, because I just did a photo shoot like yesterday with it. So, it's cosplay, guys. Like, you know, how much did it cost me? It was like $2. The lipstick was also $2. It just works for that occasion, and that's that. I did see some of these at actual vendors, at conventions, and they were like $10-15, and I was like, no. So I didn't get them. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this awesome head girl pin. It resembles very closely the actual head girl pins that come from Universal, but it's way smaller. Like that, they are like much bigger as far as I know. I got a Slytherin because Pottermore said that I'm a Slytherin. Don't know why. I'm not mean, I swear, but I guess I am. I don't know. So it actually came in this tiny little box, and I really hate the box. I think it's really ugly, but I really like the clasp actually, and I just started keeping my random pins in there. So yeah, is it a good quality? I mean, it's just a pin. It's okay. It's meant to be pinned on your clothes, and that's it. Am I gonna do a, you know, Harry Potter costume? Hopefully soon. I really, really want to go to like the tours and like actually visit like their Universal, like Hogwarts and Hogsmeade and all that places. I just really want to do that. I'm a really big Potterhead. That should get cut out of the video. Moving on with the next item, kunai knife. Actually, I got this for like $2, as well as the badge. By the way, it was like $2, I believe, and plus shipping, obviously. I have seen exactly the same ones at conventions, and they were like $10 to $15 at conventions, and it came in the exact same box that this came in, and they were exactly the same thing. And I did have to wait a little bit longer, but I'm pretty sure that this came late, so I got it for free. Anyways, I have a lot of Naruto related costumes, so this is kind of versatile for me. I can wear it with quite a few different cosplays. Yes, this is falling apart, but it only happened yesterday. I've actually used this kunai knife all day for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 different costumes, and this just started happening yesterday. But really, it's nothing a little bit of glue won't fix. With that said, I actually got a ninja star as well, which I had for like one convention, and I lost. And I actually like found it at again, a convention center, and the vendor was asking for way too much for it. Considering I got it for like $2, I was like, no, I'm good. So anyways, I just, you know, stuck with my kunai knife. Oh well. The next item is these lashes. So I am not a person who buys crazy expensive lashes. I love crazy expensive lashes, and I have a few pairs of them, but they were like a present. I did not actually buy them because I don't get the money to buy them. These were $2 each. These were probably the best ones I have found from Wish. I have tried quite a few of their falsies, and these are like the best ones I have found. They come in like different styles. I have, aside from 3 fashion eyelashes, I have no idea what it says in the back. But I mean, I apply them the same way you apply normal falsies, and they have worked really well for me. They look very natural. They also don't poke you in the eye nearly as much as some of the other fake lashes. The band is very form-fitting. My eye is kind of like bigger, so they don't really like fit over my entire lash line. But that's with a lot of expensive lashes as well. So, you know, you just gotta make it work. What else is good about these lashes? I don't know, man. They've lasted all day for me. For every single convention. I probably wear them like twice and that's it. And after that, I'll just throw the pair out. But I mean, it was $2 for the box of 3. So that's pretty affordable, you know? I think I've ordered like, this is like my 5th and 6th package or something of these that I've ordered. I have ordered quite a lot of other pairs, like I said before, but I found them very stiff, very hard to apply to my face. I found that they don't stay all day because they're, again, like if they don't form fit to your eye and they're very like straight, they just like the corners keep popping off. It doesn't matter how nice your glue is, they just don't want to stay nicely and they don't really look as natural. So yeah, if you guys see those on Wish, I do recommend them. They're actually like not bad for their price. Next item. For my next item, I am going to do these. So I got these off of Wish for literally like a bathing suit, like over the bum kind of thing. I got them in like 3-4 different colors, and I mean, it's really hard to mess them up, you know? They're not actual clothing, so I mean, they're not like huge, but I mean, they fit over my bum and they work for the costume for that pool convention. So yeah, they worked out for me. They're like $2, you know? Like if you actually go to, you know, like a nice store and try to get some of these, they're gonna cost you more than $2. And okay, there obviously is the shipping, which I'm not gonna keep saying, because like it's like $2 plus shipping on top of that, which is usually not $2. But still, like honestly, even if you just go and like find the actual fabric and like serge it yourself, you're gonna need a serger. And if you go and try to buy like things like these in actual lingerie stores, you're gonna pay way more than $2. And that's just for a convention, so why not? The next item is gloves. This is actually like, so I've actually bought quite a few different pairs of gloves from Wish, because I keep gluing armor on them. So once I've glued armor on them, they're kind of done. They're just like designated for that costume. Are they, you know, like the best gloves I've ever had? No. But do they fit me well? Yeah, sure. Like I find that sometimes I have to turn them inside out, and around the fingers I have to just kind of like trim the excess fabric so they like fit me nicely, but that's okay. It's okay. It works, you know. Really, like I wear the gloves only for that like few hours of the convention, like maybe 5 to 6 the longest, depending on like what kind of costume I'm in. Let's be real. Like if I'm in a fair costume, I'm gonna last like 2 hours and then I'm out. That's it. I'm tapping out. But you know, other costumes, like when I was wearing my Lust costume, by the way, the dress, I just can't find it. I think it just needs to be washed and it's in the laundry. The dress I also got from Wish. It was about $10 and it's like the best Wish dress I've ever gotten. It's beautiful. It fits me so well. It's nice and stretchy. It's not see-through, which for like Wish items, that's kind of crazy. Like a lot of Wish items are very see-through, like tops and bottoms and dresses and everything. They're very see-through. So yeah, the gloves, these are just like a random pair that I have. They're just like really like black gloves. And I get a lot of these, so I'll get like long ones and short ones, and depending on what I need. Sometimes I'll order like a few pairs from different sellers. Sometimes I'll reorder the same pair that I've ordered before because I know it's gonna work for multiple costumes, and I can just like glue the whatever hand armor I need on them. So yeah. Next item that I bought Was actually, here, let's do this big one. Was this Itachi cloak, or like Akatsuki cloak, because I mean any Akatsuki can wear this. This is in a size large, I believe. Yes, it is. And the reason why I got the large is because their cloaks are meant to be very loose, and I'm a pretty tall person, so the smaller ones are probably going to be a lot shorter. So that's why I got the long one. This is not the best quality, but it looks exactly the same as the ones I see at the vendors, at the costume stores. Like, I'm sorry, like I paid like, I think it was like $5-6 or something, and it's exactly the same as the ones I find at the convention, and the ones at the conventions are usually like $35-40. You know, is it like the best cosplay item I've got? No, not by far. There's lots of these like little threads and like things like that, but that's easily fixed. The zipper works. The collar stays up when my hair is not pushing down on it, obviously. Honestly, I'm really happy with it. Like, my Itachi costume, it's not like the best thing ever, but like for the prices of it, I was like, yeah, like it cost me like less than $20 to put together. Just saying. The next item after that is, actually I'm gonna look for it, is this headband. My Itachi headband. Obviously it has the Curse Ninja slashed through. It's not a Curse Ninja. What is it called? What is it called? Somebody help me in the comments. This actually, like the actual plate of it is like encompassing my whole forehead, and I have a lot of real estate up there, so I have seen at different stores like smaller ones than these, so like the actual plate would be smaller and it looks better, it looks more accurate to the anime, but this was like $2 and I got it for free because it came very late, so I'm not mad about it, you know? I'm just not mad about it. I can make it work, you know? It's not my favorite item, but it's better to pay nothing rather than pay like $10-15. It is what it is. The next item I got, and I will actually very much so recommend these, is this corset. I have gotten quite a few corsets from there, and I will definitely recommend them. They're not bad. They're not the most comfortable thing ever, but like, when is a corset the most comfortable thing ever, right? I've gotten like different colors. I used like 2 different ones for my Wonder Woman, so like there's lots of varieties out there. They're obviously, again, not the most comfortable thing ever, but hey, you can definitely fix that with the actual, like, what do they call, the lacing in the back, so you can make it really like fit you. Also, here we go, recommendation number 6. Check their sizing charts. A lot of the products will have sizing charts. Some products will not have any of them. With the sizing charts, I always have to check to see if it is gonna fit me. But with corsets, even if you go slightly bigger or slightly smaller, you can either like take it in with these or like let it go a little bit, kind of thing. I wear a medium. I don't want to put it on right now because I've actually started gluing stuff on it, and I don't want to show you yet because that's for another video. But I do recommend their corsets. They're, you know, not top of the line quality. They don't have any kind of, actually they do. So it is like 2 different materials that are stitched together. So like the inside is a different material than this. I was gonna say it wasn't, but it is. So, yay wish. But yeah, I do recommend them. Next item. Suspenders. I only used these like once for a fancy May photo shoot, and I needed this color, and the seller had actually sent me like green ones, and I was like, I checked back to see if that's what I ordered. That was not what I ordered, so I messaged them back and I was like, listen, I really need these in the baby blue. It's not even a baby blue, it's like a teal. I don't know, I just really needed this in this specific color. The green ones were not gonna work for me because May is not like, she doesn't really wear green, she wears blue, so you know. And they sent it to me like very quickly. I still kept the green ones and I gave them away to a friend because I had no use for green suspenders, but they really liked it. So yeah, and you can like adjust them and everything. They can fit on like, you know, smaller bodies, larger bodies. It's like really up to you. They're just normal suspenders and they have like really nice clippy things that they didn't give out all day, and they performed really well. So yeah, it was like, again, $2. Next item. Let's see. Let's pull this on Instagram. I don't know if some of you follow me on Instagram. You're gonna see that I am working on Steampunk Widowmaker. So I actually got these goggles, and they did not come in time. So right after I had gotten my refund back, they came in, and here they are. For free. They are just normal goggles you'll buy from any other convention store place that sells any kinds of goggles and things like that. I don't remember how much they were. They're like $2-3 or something, and I mean, they work really well. I can see through them, I can put them on my head, which is really what I need them for, and I started gluing little gears and such on them because it's supposed to be like steampunk. And speaking of the little gears, I bought a whole bag of these for like $2, and I got like 4 different bags of them, and they all kind of come mixed up with like a whole bunch of different colors and sizes of gears and things like that. I just kind of like separated them in colors, and like some of them, like for example the silver ones, I just kept the way they are. The more brass ones I actually painted with a purple color so that they can match my cosplay, and some other ones I just like painted kind of like a dark gray, and I've just been sticking these on my costume with hot glue. Is it going to last? We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it won't, but we shall see with that. I'm really pleased with that. It was only like $2 for the bag, and I got like 4 of them, and I got like 3 of them refunded because they came in very late. So yeah, with all those random items out of the way, there's actually quite a few other ones that I wanted to show you, like my Gore lipstick. It's actually been like one of the best lipsticks I've ever bought. Yes, it totally does dry my lips like the Sahara Desert, but it's like the most pigmented thing ever. It lasted all day through like food and like drinks and all that. Like it did not budge, and it was actually really hard to take off. But hey, it performed just the way I needed it to perform for the whole day. So I've just been using that for my Gore lipstick, and I just can't really find it, so I can't show it to you. There's also a few other clothing options that I bought for cosplay purposes, but are in the wash right now because I have worn them recently and I didn't wash them, so I wasn't going to show you my dirty laundry. With that, I've actually have bought a few other items that have not worked for me from Wish, and I will show those in a separate video, and I will let you know why they did not work for me in that other video. Well, thank you so much for watching. I am losing my voice here. Like, favorite, and subscribe for more random cosplay content from me, and really crappy videos because I do not have a master camera with crazy fancy lighting. So, oh well. Support my tiny channel, guys. Thank you. Bye.